Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about Inspector Sun. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Uh, um, shit. um, its reviews are good. 79%. Granted, it's like 19 reviews. That's not a lot to go off of. But I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, you could be freelance having a 0%. So, it could be worse. So, reviews are fine. They're good. And I think that's the only pro I got. I mean, I guess if I really, really, really wanted to stretch, I'd be like, well, it's a family movie. There aren't any family movies out right now. Paw Patrol came out like a month ago. But the thing is, Five Nights at Freddy's, I mean, that appeals to a young crowd. And I imagine all those young people are going to rather watch that than this. So, yeah, that's a con. Oh, that will be a con. So, yeah, pretty much reviews, that's the only pro I got. Okay, cons. No one knows this exists. This has no marketing, no nothing, no advertising, nothing. Never even knew this. Well, I knew it was a thing for a long time, but I've never heard anyone discuss it at all. I wasn't even sure I would make a video about this, but I guess it's a wide release, so I have to. Although I'd made a video about Dix the Musical when it wasn't a wide release, so that video became pretty much worthless. But yeah, so the fact that no one knows what this is, no one's ever heard of it before, that's a con. Another con is the fact that this weekend is all about Five Nights at Freddy's. It's dominating everything. It's the talk of the town. Then you also have the Tales of Eras tour and Kills of the Flower Moon, all three making bits of change. Everything else is just dead. So, yeah, the competition is really rough. So, that's a con. I guess. Is there any other cons? Any other serious cons? I don't think so. I think those like the main ones. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to discuss with this. There really isn't. So I guess it's just over. So opening weekend, oof. You know what? 500K to a million. I know I did the same thing with freelance, but that's the only. When it comes to movies like this that I never heard of, like 500K to a million, that's like my safe prediction each and every time. So I'm gonna go with that again. Although if it makes like over $1 million, then like okay, you did it, I guess. And its total will probably be 2 million if it's lucky, and that's it. Yeah, I know, short video. What do you want from me? I don't have much information here, so yeah. And we're done with October. It's over. Yeah. October was something. It was very weird. I mean, I guess I can go over it when my recap, but yeah, like Exorcist Believer underperformed. Tales of Eras Tour did well, even though it didn't hit the high heights people thought it would. Killers of the Flower Moon did eh performance wise, and Freddy and Five Nights at Freddy's is just doing stupid well. So October was weird. But I'll discuss it in detail when make my recap video. Next weekend is a dead weekend. Is a weekend to skip and stay home, which is exactly what I'm doing because I'm going to be watching Invincible season 2 instead, and I imagine a good amount of you are going to do the same thing. So, or at least the first half of season 2. My bad. Forgot they split into two parts. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I have like Marcia's King's daughter, what happens later in Priscilla. I gotta talk about those. And then after that, November really starts. So the November 3rd is kind of a false start. November 10th is the real start. It's not exactly gonna start out hot. The Marvels oof, it's not looking good at all. To the point where I've seen projections where it could be like there is like it could make like half as much as the first movie, or maybe less than half. That would be horrible if that happened. Like it'd be game over. So yeah. Yeah, then there's also Journey to Bethlehem, I guess, and the holdovers too. So that's like the next 2 weeks. But if you want to watch any of the past, oh wait, that's it. That's all. You want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year, you can go right ahead for this year and the past few years. There's also box office, no, the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Never talked about Inspector Sun once because I didn't know it existed until like I don't know a few weeks back. So obviously I couldn't make a cancel episode on that. But I've made 213 episodes now. I just did one like several hours ago. So if you want to watch that episode or any other ones I've done, there's now 213 total. You want to watch any of them, go right ahead. You want to binge them all from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that, so go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. October recap will come out the first week of November before the Marvels comes out. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.